Roughly 4 years ago, I was actually a really depressed person. I sustained a spine surgery that has actually left me jobless for 2 years. And since then, I was actually lying down on my bed. I was wondering every single day, what's the meaning of all of this? I was actually thinking to myself, what's the meaning of all of this? After 2 years, I've actually started walking again from my spine surgery. I have actually worked in a financial institution. And from there, I've noticed that this isn't the job for me. Everything was really meaningless. And so I've decided to quit my job and embark into a quest of finding meaning in life. Unlike most of you over here who tries to find something in order to pursue your career, to actually study something to pursue and enhance your career, I was actually finding something that will enhance the spirit of my life. At my very first semester, things have started to change. I've read a particular book, the very textbook that I've read, Theories of Counseling and Psychotherapy by Gerald Corey. In the part of existential therapy, it is written that man is condemned to be free by Jean-Paul Sartre. And from there, I've learned that we have all the responsibilities within ourselves to change our lives. Basically, when I first came into OUM, I've noticed one really great thing, that everybody is not in my age group. I noticed that I was the youngest guy in class. If I were to go to other universities, I would not have met all of these seniors. They are really great people. They're even greater than I could ever be. They are better than me in life. They have taught me. They have become my mentor. And it is really amazing. And especially the lecturers too. Professor Fatima. She is really like some motherly figure to me. Maybe she just say it out of, her own thought and free will. But the thing is that I felt really inspired by whatever she says. I only had 70 ringgit in my pocket at a particular point of time. I was thinking whether or not I should buy my girlfriend dinner tonight or should I start a company. After 3 years of starting the particular company in OUM, while I was still studying, I had a lot of mentors from directors and friends. And I love the challenges. Well, experiences makes a man. I believe in that. All of you guys will be facing challenges in life, and that it's these challenges that actually makes us stronger as an individual human being, and that we have new stories to talk about next time in future. As a student, I remember a time whereby I'm just surviving from soybean and probably bread, gardenia bread. So as of today, the biggest, most significant things that have changed is that the growth of my company and that I am able to change lives. These little things in life that people tell me that I've learned and embarked in a journey of myself in order to make my own stories. And I believe that this is what everybody should do in order to find the meaning of life. My advice for people who wants to further their studies, it depends on what you're aiming for. All right? Some people aim for quality education, but how do you define quality education? Even if you're in Harvard or even if you are in Oxford or anything like that, can you gain wisdom? And I believe that the purpose of education is to cultivate wisdom in order to maneuver through life, because life is merciless, and that we have to be strong enough with these little wisdoms that are being taught by other people in order to gain greater aspects in life. And I believe that this is very important for all of us. And I think new graduates should strive, should prioritize to see whether or not you want to continue your education based on wisdom-based knowledge or a textbook-based knowledge. A good combination of emotional intelligence and your intellect is truly important. This is an academia. It is something that is really different. Maybe you can't find an academia like this since the ancient Greece, because in OUM, we cultivate friendship, we cultivate wisdom, and we cultivate respect. Over here, our intellect comes into play, but then meaning in life comes into play as well. This is a quote that I have gotten from a book, from Paradise Lost. All right? The mind is its own place. It can create heaven of hell and hell of heaven. So it is up to you on how you want to tell your own stories in life. And I believe that we are the stories that we tell ourselves. So that is something really, really important that I've learned. And hope that, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can find your own meaning in life too. Have a good life ahead, and yeah, welcome into OUM.